How you doing? Scotty Bear back with another video. Hopefully this microphone works well. It's been a rough go here in Mexico. Second Airbnb kind of review. I've done a couple Airbnbs, and these things are always like not wonderful. I mean, you rent somebody else's house, use somebody else's stuff. You don't use it quite maybe the way they use it. I didn't do anything per se. I was maybe the victim of a Airbnb gone wrong. And what do? Do you leave a negative review? Tell you a little bit about what happened. For Tijuana standards, it is not horrible. From Airbnb standards, maybe it wasn't as you would want from an Airbnb. Me, I'm kind of a rough it kind of guy. I don't care too much, but there was no heat. That's right, there was no heat. I mean, Mexico's kind of by the beach. Heat is not a huge deal in general, so I generally have a little heater that I warm my feet, but there was generally no heat, and over the Thanksgiving holidays, it was more than a little cold. Number two, the water was off for 2 days. Again, from Tijuana standards, the water goes off from time to time. Mexico is known for water outages and stuff like that. She had a little backup reservoir. And again, not horrible. And certainly from living in Mexico and traveling all over the world, water outages are not that unheard of. The next one was a fellow Airbnber. I don't even know what that's called, but a guy that was on Airbnb to blew up the goddamn toilet, and believe it or not, the toilet was unusable for gotta be 40 hours. I don't know, day and a half, somewhere in that range, maybe 2 days, very close, but the host was gone on vacation. I feel bad for this girl. I mean, she's Mexican. The first Airbnb that I had a really shitty result with was a Chinese national in the Philippines, which was crazy too, but she was gone. Again, not her fault or anything, but yeah, the toilet was down and out. I had to go across the street to Cali Max or whatever and try to do my thing there. So, and then the other thing was the other guy, which blew up the toilet, also blew up her stove. I mean, it was kind of an unfortunate situation. I could see how he made the mistake, though, with the stove. He's from New Zealand. He was cooking his soup, and it had some top on the top, that glass top that helped her expand her actual counter space, and he put the saucepan on there, and it popped it and broke everywhere. And I was like, Jesus, I hope she doesn't think it was me. But that was my Airbnb experience. 2 weeks, pretty inexpensive overall. I mean, didn't necessarily harm me or anything, and but I mean, again, it's, I feel like the Airbnb is a useless middleman. I mean, Airbnb is not that novel of an idea, or that groundbreaking. You may be able to remember like bed and breakfast, stuff like this, and I think it's one of those things Google steps in, and like there's points on a map that you can just book right there, and pay them without the trouble of a middleman, because I don't think Airbnb really offers that. It's the same with Uber. It's a company that's not profiting, and it's basically a nuisance fee for a middleman that is insignificant to the actual experience. Anyway, if you enjoyed my review, or have comments about Airbnb and maybe your experiences, I'm just gonna leave. It was money well spent towards a place to stay for a few days, and chalk it up. I mean, this girl's likely to make 200 pesos a day, maybe $100 a week, and she's trying to do the Airbnb business, and I don't believe she really deserves a negative feedback. And it goes with my theory on reviews anyway. They're mostly worthless. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a good day.